Oh my goodness, you guys, I have been waiting for this box. So the other day I ordered from HSN the whole double-sided box dies kit from Crafter's Companion because I wanted to try out basically all of them. They had a 20% off coupon. I already told you guys I paid the shipping. Shipping was like $12. But what bummed me out is that same day, I guess the Crafter's Companion subscription box came out and they sent those things together. So I paid like $3.50 for the subscription box shipping, plus I paid the 12 something for the shipping of the other, and then they sent it out together. Isn't that nice? Anyway, it just kind of bothered me because I'm like, dude, the shipping was ridiculously expensive for those dies, which I'm going to show you right now. So I'm opening the box right now, like literally it just came. So, and then my son says he wants to be picked up early from school because his other class is canceled. I'm like, no, I have plans to make a video. So this is the subscription box, which I will open in a different video because I was going to put them together, but I figured people probably want those things separate. So this is the October box. I guess it's number 17, and I will open that in the next video. And look at this. This is what I'm telling you. Oh, this is $12, really? I mean, it's just dies. They're so skinny. So, I don't know. That's kind of jerky of them. But anyway, let's open this up. And real quick while I'm opening this up, I will show you another item I got yesterday just to show you, because it came in yesterday. It was just the auto delivery for the We Are Memory Keepers Mini Evolution, which I totally forgot I had. And of course today, October 3rd, I ordered Crafter's Companions, that whole compendium box that they put together, but I also ordered it with their little handheld mini that's gonna cut things out. So it's basically this. So I was telling a gal in here, Carla Powell, she mentioned that she ordered it. Is she gonna keep it? Who knows? Is she gonna use it? Maybe, maybe not. And that's the thing. I'm about ordering this box. And actually the price kind of surprised me. It was $115, guys, for the Crafter's Companion box that's on today's special. They sold out really fast. I ordered mine actually the day before, yesterday, basically. The craft day is today. Because it showed up like around 6 or 7 o'clock my time here in the West Coast, and they still had the $20 off coupon that was available for if you have a HSN card. So I threw in my box, my thing, the box, the companion box with the new mini Gemini, whatever they want to call it. I think it's Gemini Mini, and the auto delivery. And I guess they sold that out in the first airing. So then they added a few hundred more. So I think right now they still have them, but who knows when you're watching this video. Anyway, so I just answered my own question. I thought, well, what if I don't like the mini, or what if I don't like the box, but I put them together, so if I return it, they might cancel the auto delivery part of it. So like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I have to keep it basically, or possibly return the whole thing and then have to wait until, I don't know. I was just like, and I said, am I overthinking it now? Because anyway, I got $20 off the whole thing, so I got it for $129, I guess, instead of $149 is what they're asking for the box with the mini, the new die cutter. But anyway, this is from the Mini Evolution one that I was on when it came out. I reviewed it not too long ago. I'll probably have a link maybe at the end of this video for it if you guys are interested. So this is the auto delivery for that. So it's really cute. And the only reason I got this is because I like the little items. That's why I kept the October one too, because it was super cute with like, well, it was for October, like coming into this month. They already sent it out a couple months ago. It had like pumpkins and other cute little things. So this has like a little Christmas tree and like a gift tag with the little 3D pop-up areas. If you guys are interested in how this works or this new one, let me know in the comments and I will do that for you, but it wasn't something I was planning on making a video on. But here are these guys. So like I said, I got this with a 20% off coupon. They gave me $25 off because it's only up to so much. I think they want $129 for all 4 of them together in a bundle. The new double-sided papercraft die, it says here. Dimensional. So this is the Hexagon box. So actually what I ended up doing yesterday is ordering the 3 that I really wanted. I didn't really want the triangle because I don't know. It doesn't seem to be something I'll probably use. So yesterday I added the 3 that I did want into my cart, and again, $5 flat shipping. So I ordered probably like 40 or 50 different items and some boots and some makeup. But anyway, because I had free shipping, but it still had $20 off of $99. You can use that coupon as many times as you like. So whenever they do the 20% off coupon, you can only use it one time on one item. But the $20 off of $99, they let you use it as many times as you want. So I just broke up everything that I ordered in like sets of 100 basically. And it really worked out. So I got the ones I wanted, and basically I'm paying $80 for them instead of paying 120 something or whatever I paid for this with the discount plus the shipping, and only getting the ones I wanted. So you always got to work out your math. And I'm telling you, I'm sure on Crafter's Companion soon they're gonna have these for super cheap because they always like sell everything way lower. Anyway, let's get to the box. So these are the Hexagon dies. This is probably the one I'm gonna use because I think this is the cutest. And you will need for these, and I saw that they already have like bad scores. Whoever ordered theirs, like probably with a coupon too, got theirs early, gave the square box a 1 star. Not because she doesn't like it, but because she didn't know you needed to have these plates. So these are the, I guess they're like carbon fiber. I don't know what kind of plates these are. I suppose they're indestructible. I mean, I've used them so many times and you can see they're pretty flat. I mean, they're still pretty flat. They have a lot of gouging in them, which looks horrible. Looks like you could flake it off, but it's there. It doesn't, you know, you can use both sides, but you do need these plates. So for some of these, and I'm only going to try out this one again, it's small, and also because it's cute, they fit in the Gemini Junior plate set, right? I did order the large plate set. They want $22 on my HSN. Again, like I said, I paired things up, so off of 100 I got $20 off. So basically I still got a discount on those too. Basically 20% off, I guess. That's how you look at it. And so those are in the mail. I mean, they're already packaging because I ordered my stuff yesterday. So if you order your stuff today, obviously on the craft day, it takes a little while, but hopefully I'll get some of my stuff in really quickly because they do ship out of California, some of the things. So you do need those. So they're going to cut otherwise. And I don't know why. If you really think about it, you can still run it through, can't you, with the two? I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's because, well, I'm not going to get into that. You do need those. So this one has, and then the other thing they were advertising on their thing, if you're watching HSN today, they kept saying they each cut 3 sizes. No. This one cuts 2 sizes. That's why it has 2 dies. 2 sizes, it says right on there. Okay, that's the Hexagon. And then we have the triangle box, which, like I said, is not my favorite. I just figure you can cut this easily yourself. I don't need a die for this if I want to do it. And it makes 2 sizes. You can see that little piece is like for a little tag or a little decoration. It's not a die that makes another box top. I do like this one. I think this is cool. This is the rectangle box. And you know, if you have the Ultimate or any kind of scoring board, you can make these boxes yourself. But I don't know. I know you guys like to see people try things out. I might return this and I might return the other ones. I don't know what happens. We'll see. This one has 2 sizes also, and it comes with 3 different tags, so that's kind of cute. And then this one does cut 3 sizes. So this is the square box. The square box, they're all the same price though, and this one does come with 3 sizes to cut, which is interesting. So 3 sizes plus 3 dies. So I'm not sure how or where their numbers come from. Where like, oh, this is this way and this is that way, and that should cost so much. They're all the same, except for this one has 3. I wish they all did cut 3 sizes. That would have been cool. So we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna check the time because I probably have to leave right now. Hi, my son. I was like, no. So let me open this up. And so the other reason the person gave this 1 star. Oh my gosh, I can't open it easily. It's such a cute package. I don't want to destroy it. I'm just going to cut it from the top then. Is because what she didn't like, oh, that the box is so small. Well, yeah, you see that. I mean, you can see the box is pretty flat. It's just a lid and a base, and they're only so deep, right? They're not, I don't even think they're 1 inch deep, to be honest. Let me just cut this open. Ugh, I do not like this at all. I can't quite get the scissor to the very end. Oh, that's such a bummer. I pretty much had to rip that last corner, but oh well. Okay. So what the person was saying is that they did not like, oh, this one has 2 tags, which is cute. I guess one for the, and it's not even to decorate the middle. It's really small. Maybe this one. But that it's so shallow. And to be honest, where's my, I just realized I say to be honest all the time. You guys know I'm being honest. Whenever I tell you anything about this stuff, I'm pretty honest. All right, let's measure this. This is not even 3/4 inches deep. It's just shy of 3/4 inches deep. So that's gonna be how thick your box is. But we're gonna do a workaround on that because I think it'll be fun to make a taller box so that you can see how that works. But either way, we have to make the box frame and the bottom, the top and the bottom, and then I'll show you how to add another piece of paper that you're basically gonna have to score and measure yourself to make it taller or however you want. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna grab some papers, and you know what's interesting? Actually, I just got these papers from the other day. From Crafter's Companion that I had ordered. I've never tried their Centura Pearl, and in fact, this is pastels, and it kind of drives me nuts. They're always using pastels. I like dark, deep colors, but they hardly have them. It's always like pastels, other than the blue and like the teal and the purple that they offer. But we're gonna use this stuff because it's nice and thick, and I've never used it before, and Like I said, I wish there were some darker colors in here, but maybe we'll use the pink or the purple because those are pretty colors. And then, should I make an acetate metal? It might be hard for y'all to see. No, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. Okay, so let me grab some papers and turn on my machine and we will get to cutting. Okay guys, well I'm glad I went to pick up my son. He treated me to a McRib. He's so funny, he's like, I'll pay. And I'm like, okay, we pull up to McDonald's and the McRib is out. Okay, so I did cut a piece of the Centura Pearl in like the lavender color. It might be hard to tell. Just cut a piece off that's gonna be big enough to do the small one. Now the reason I'm picking the small one, even though I want to do the bigger hexagon for you guys, is because I want to make the box bigger, right? So we're going to make the box top and the bottom, but I'm going to make it like a little taller box, and I need a piece of paper that's going to go in here that we're going to score at every so often, right? So basically to do that measurement, what you're going to do is look at your die and measure the flaps, because that's basically, you want your paper to be the same width as these little flaps, and it'll be more apparent as we do this. So when I measured it, this inner flap from right here, this basically where it cuts here to here is what you're measuring. It is 2 1/8. So if you multiply 2 1/8 by 6, because you need 6 panels, that's over 12 inches. It's 13.5 actually, because 6 times 2 is 12, and then 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. 6 times is another 1.5 inches. Now, even though we do have you know, A4 size paper because it's from Crafter's Companion, it's still only 12 inches long. And so if you have some of that, you know, like Cricut paper, like those paper pads that they sell that are bigger, like 24 inches long, then no problem, you can do that. It's not going to be very easy to do that with this unless you do 2 pieces of paper that you're going to overlap in the middle, right? Like let's say you get 2 pieces or just 1 extra little panel that you're going to add on. It just doesn't look as nice, especially because I want to use the acetate. So I'm going to use this little tiny one because this thing is only 1 1/8 if you measure the little flaps. 1 1/8 inch flap. So I will talk about that when we get to it. I do want to show you that I did cut the acetate already at 7.5 inches, and I just chose a width and I did 3.5 inches. I figured that's good because a little bit of it's going to be covered by the top and the bottom of the box. So I do have that here. I do want to mention this acetate, you guys. I haven't used it yet. I've never even opened it. It is amazing. Oh my gosh. I got it. I'm like, this is one piece? It's one really, really thick piece of acetate. This is what it looks like. It says acetate pack. The reason I bought this one, it was only a few dollars. Like seriously, it might have been $5 or $6, I think. Maybe less. It's 20 pieces. It says perfect for use with Gemini foil press, and I had seen that Craig had foil pressed on this, and I was like, all right, cool. But they also have another one that supposedly is even sturdier, and that's not even the one I used, and this stuff is thick, so I don't even know what the sturdy one must be, like ridiculously thick. Oh, let me turn on my machine real quick. Let's plug in this guy because I'm going to sit down. I have a feeling this is going to work up kind of quick, guys, because there's not a lot going on. So what I thought about that is, okay, we'll use this little guy. I already have my papers cut, so I'm going to take this off. Let's put this other stuff to the side so we don't lose anything for now. I am going to also emboss the top of the box. You can emboss both pieces, but I just thought, just so you can see that you can emboss it. And then we'll decide if the best thing is to emboss it before you cut it out. I don't think so, though. So I'm going to emboss it after I cut the pieces out. Let me turn this machine on. So I'm using the Gemini Junior. I have it over here right on my desk. We're gonna need those new cutting plates, right? Plus the regular clear cutting plates. I hardly ever sit here. I'm kind of wanting a new table. I usually stand up. That's why I have a pub table in here. But now, I don't know. I kind of like to sit down. So I'm looking at a table that I saw at Home Depot. I might have mentioned to you guys. It was a big husky table, and basically you can move it up and down. I was like, that's cool. But then when I went the other day, they had an even bigger table that's like really long, and it has a cool like area underneath it. You can put some stuff. So basically I'm gonna take, so hopefully I'll get something like that soon. This is just a, you know, your small piece. Basically, you're gonna do the die face down. If there is certain, if you want a certain color at the base of your die or your box and a certain color on the top, just know the top is the one that goes all the way to the edge. See how the cutting edge is almost at the very edge? But if you turn it over, this one's slightly smaller. So it's not quite at the edge, the cutting. So this is the box bottom, because basically your box lid is going to slide over on top of it. So this one needs to be a little bit bigger, a little smaller. I'm using the same colors for both, so I don't care. But just know that. And you also want the color or whatever it is that you want facing the cutting edge. Okay, so when the cutting edge cuts down into it, you have a nice rounded cut edge instead of being pushed out. So color face down, so I want it face touching the cutting edge. Okay, so again, we have a regular cutting plate, that new one. We have our paper sandwich, or die sandwich, I guess, really, because the die's in the middle. Another plate. And if you have a certain pattern that you want to keep nice and straight, I don't, because it's just the purple paper, but just make sure maybe you want to tape it down or do something to help with that. And that's it, okay? You don't put any additional magnetic or anything. I'm going to cut this open. Oh, maybe the thing's going to pop out before I finish cutting it open. Haha, it did. It popped out before I was going to let it fall. So I'm just going to cut this out because I do need this 3D embossing folder. So let's open this up. I'm sure it cut perfectly. I don't see why it wouldn't. Oh, lovely. There it is. So yeah, you know, this is really tiny. When I'm looking at this, I don't know, guys. Like I said, they want 35 bucks for it today, individually. Of course, you have coupons. I'm sure it'll come up cheaper later on Crafter's Companion's site. But look how easily it cut. Perfect. Everything's great. It has a little bit of a little embossing edge there. I'm not sure. Well, you know why? It's because of the way it pushes through. Remember on the flower dies, sometimes you get a little like over embossing from the other die, the other side. So basically this thing here, the area where it did do the little lines that you need, but then there's the edge from the, it's not even a cutting edge, just there because it's there. It presses itself on the other one. Now what I want to do is see which one is the one that goes over. So this, yeah, this is the top. So like again, I want you to see how that kind of embossed itself. It looks nice though. So this is the top. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and fold it right now because I don't want to, I want to 3D emboss it and maybe that's gonna mess with that. So I want to give it some folds just so I know later where those folds are. So those little lines that just got made, that little embossing is gonna go away basically because I'm gonna, and this might be a horrible idea. I don't know. It might be okay. We'll see. Maybe emboss it with something that's not a 3D thing, right? Here we go. So we're folding out those outer lines. Again, like I said, it kind of made its own little embossing. This doesn't look that great with the Centura Pearl because it's kind of buckling the paper. Maybe I should use my bone folder, but you see what I'm saying? Like it's kind of making it look kind of horrible there. I don't know. Okay, so maybe embossing this kind of paper might not be the best idea, but that's okay. So I want the roses to be pushed up, right? So this to be pushed up into the flower. So as you feel into the box top, sorry. As you feel it, there's the raised, and then there's the part that the raised part's going to push into the recesses. So you want the recesses up on top. And I'm just going to run this through. Oopsie. Just the 2 plates. And let's get that embossed. There it goes. The plates were going in, but the embossing plate wasn't. It was just kind of staying out. But now it went through. Oh wow, that was a really loud pop. It's because that step where it came off of the embossing folder. That is so pretty, and like I said, it was gonna get rid of all the embossing, all of the, so good thing I folded it, but look at that, you can't even tell that I folded it ever. Look how smooth. Woo, that thing really flattens it out. Okay, but that's why I pre-did that. So now I can still bend it, and this flap, obviously the flap bends, so it's not a big deal. That's really cute. Okay, so we're gonna bend all these again, and I'm gonna go through and do it because I don't want to waste your guys' time. So again, bend them all down, and then the flaps all go back nice and straight. I'm not pressing too hard because I don't want to mess up my embossing, but that actually worked out really, really well. Good thing we pre-folded them. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. So on this other one, we're also just gonna fold right on the lines up towards, you know, the top here. So again, I'm gonna go around, fold it all, and then fold back the little tabs, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna turn this over because I'm gonna start using glue, and I didn't want to use the soft side of my mat. This is my close to my heart mat. The other side is like a stamping mat. I'm just gonna use this wet glue. It's all-purpose tacky glue because I like this one and it dries fast. So I'm just tucking all these little edges in, right? So all the little flaps are gonna go on the inside, and you can just put some glue hold down as many as you like at a time, because basically these guys need to be held against the paper there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold on to them until they dry, or at least till it's not coming apart anymore. So I'm doing 3 at a time. I can push this one, and then these 2 I'm holding with my thumbs. And I'm going to do the same for the bottom and for the top, okay? And I will be right back. So again, all the little glue tabs, you're just gluing them towards the inside. Okay, so here's our base. Super cute. It didn't look as bad as I thought when I was folding the paper. It was just really kind of buckling on it, like you can see a little bit of that ridge, but it's cute. I mean, who's gonna sit there and like kind of pick at that? I don't know. I'm just holding the rest of this. This one you do want to put a lot of glue because of the embossing. You just want to make sure that all the surfaces are getting stuck down, but look how cute that is. Oh, see, I just said that and this one popped up on me. I'm gonna hold it down for another few seconds. So basically, this is your box, right? So this here should fit over this guy perfectly. And it does, almost too perfectly. There's a kind of a big space here, but look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I think my embossing kind of made it so I kind of warped this a little bit, obviously. But I think it's cute. So it works out. Now, that would be the box, and that's kind of what that girl was saying. She's like, I mean, this is really small, you guys. This is only 3/4 of an inch deep. So, I mean, I don't know what you would put in here. I don't even think a chocolate fits in here, to be honest. I don't know. See, it got a lot bigger because of, I think it's probably because of the embossing, but who knows. Okay, so that's what we have. But what I was trying to show you guys and what I want to do is we're going to get our piece of acetate here. Let this dry over here. I don't want to lose these things. I'm taking my little piece of acetate and hopefully, let me see. I have my embossing board. You can use your Ultimate, whatever embossing board you have, your Score Pal. But we're going to fold it on 1/8, okay? So you do need to have eighths on this thing. Let me find my tool. Hopefully this will work. So every 1 1/8 inch, because again, the bottom base, this is what we're measuring for the paper, because if you want to extend this and you're going to add paper, it needs to fit into the base of the box, and the lid still needs to fit on top. So basically, your width has to be the width of the base of the box, okay? These little flaps here. And when we measured it, let me just measure again. Hopefully I'm right. It was 1 1/8. Yeah. So, 1 1/8. Hold on. That's 1 1/4, isn't it? Let me make sure about this. I don't want to put the 1 1/2. Look like 1 1/8. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay. So 1 1/8. And then the next measurement's going to be at 2 and basically 1/4, right? So we're adding 1 1/8 every time. So 2 1/4 is 3 3/8. 4 1/2. I know it's scary. 4 1/2. Again, 1 1/2 from 1 1/8 from there is 5 1/2 plus 1/8. So 5 5/8. Ooh. I'm really pushing down, and I'm using the side that's a little sharper. So 5 5/8. So then we have 6 5/8 plus 1, 6 3/4 basically. And then I left some about 1/2 inch to overlap because we need to have a little piece to stick to the other panel. So again, I think I told you guys I measured this at 7 1/2 inches by 3 1/2. So basically these are our marks, and I'm just gonna bend it a little better on those score marks. This stuff scores like a dream. Oh my gosh, this scores better than paper. So I'm just making it a little sharper. And we're gonna glue this together at that last flap, and then we're gonna glue it to the bottom of the box. And that will be it, you guys. I think it worked up kind of quick. It is very small, so kind of, I hate to say this, a little bit useless, the small one. The larger hexagon is obviously gonna be better. The boxes, you have that little square box. If you guys wanna see those in action, let me know, but I just wanted to show you real quickly kind of how these work. It's not really to go through each and every single one. All right. So basically this first and last piece need to hook together, and then it should fit in here, hopefully, if we did this right, or if I did it right. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this with this Collal clear glue just because it's clear and it dries clear. And hopefully I'm going to try to do this so it's not too messy, but who knows. And so I'm just going to add some... Oh, is this thing closed up? I don't know, guys. It's awfully cute. Do you have a nude for this? I thought with a cupcake would be really cute to put into this one, but at the same time, it might be too small for a cupcake. I tried to do that neatly, but I don't think that's very neat. Okay, we're gonna place that and then put our tab over this. And I'm just gonna hold this until it doesn't come apart anymore. So it's gonna be a little while, I have a feeling, because it's not porous and it just needs to dry by air dry. So I'm gonna hold this down and try to smooth it out, because look how nice and smooth it looks right here. You can barely see it. Okay, I'll be back. That wasn't too bad, actually. And you know what? I was able to smooth it out. And even though I got some of my fingers, which I wish I didn't, because if I didn't, it'd be almost like impossible to see. That's pretty cool. But see here, I got some of my fingers and I ended up on the outside. So I can probably clean that up. I'm not gonna do it now. Sorry. But now what we're going to do is glue this to this. Now I can put the glue on this part or put it on the outer or the other, but I'm just going to get some glue and just glue this down. So that way the base is always stuck on, and then obviously the lid we're going to have to not stick it down. It's hard to see, sorry. But I'm just going to pop this in here. Hopefully it's okay. I was thinking maybe I was supposed to make it like a little bit, like a hair skinnier than the 1/8, you know, 1 1/8, but I just wanted it to fit. So I think we're good. There are some parts where it's bowed, there are some parts where it's touching completely and it looks really nice. I'm just gonna hold this down. I'm gonna try to go around with maybe my tool to push that against the glue, make sure it's all down. And I will be right back. Oh, sorry. Was I out of frame? Oh my gosh, you guys. All I did was push it down in there, so it's not the big deal. Just put glue around these edges here. Sorry, I looked up and I'm like, it looks like it's out of frame. You could also, what's that thing called? Emboss this plastic too. The acetate looks really nice. Anyway, I'm gonna let that dry for a second and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what it looks like with that pushed in there. And then now you just have your lid and your lid pops over the top. And let's say you had a little, oh cute, I guess if you had like a little doll or something cute that you were giving to somebody, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, this is what I came up with, I don't know. I think it's gonna go back. I think this big kit's gonna go back for sure. But it's cute, it's a cute idea. And what if you had topped it with like a little flower or something? Aww, with some little leaves, something that kind of distract from the base of this. That would be adorable. Or you decorate the sides or whatever. I mean, that's what it is. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't have much to say. I mean, obviously if this works for the crafts or the things that you do, I think that'd be great. If you maybe sell like little jewelry items, that'd be really cute. You can put like a little piece of foam in there, you know, that looks the same shape and everything, and put your little rings or necklaces or whatever it is that you make, maybe beaded. That'd be really cute. But it's very small. So if you don't add something like this, you're not gonna get a good size box. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what you guys think about them. I think the price point's a little high, especially for what it does, but you know, that's just me. All right, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.